really, I think people on the left who get red pilled and use common sense and are honest enough to come over to our side are the best because they've seen it, they've lived through it, and they understand the mentality. I mean, I just don't understand the mentality, actually. I would have thought that being competent and showing that you're competent if you're a state or a city leader would be what you would want so that you could win election. But the problem is that Democrats are winning elections. They in these blue cities and blue states, they have a stranglehold. There's no opposition to speak of. In New York, we've got the mayoral elections coming up. There's, I don't know, a dozen people on the Democrat side, all vying for left and further left. And there's one Republican, and, he didn't do very well last time. And there's just no money for the other side. Once you have a one-party state, you entrench your power, and therefore you don't have to be competent. You don't have to do the right thing, and your citizens are disempowered and disenfranchised. And this is what the Republican Party has learned about power. They control the media, they control the narrative, and they have a sort of an iron control over I guess, social ostracism. Maybe that's because they can cancel people at whim. And Donald Trump is an existential threat to that control because it's the last-ditch effort of the public, the populace, to say, no, we don't want that. And Donald Trump, for all his flaws, for all the mud that they threw at him, he won that election comprehensively, the popular vote, everything, defying all their expectations. And that's, I guess, why they're so shocked. But what they should be doing is re-examining their own kind of worldview, as David Brooks put it, and retool. But they're just doubling down on what hasn't worked for them in the past. It's sort of like, the Einstein's theory of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and hoping for a different result. That's the Democrats.